Thank you for coming. Okay, well, let's open the game and see if everything's fine. Just a heads up, this game has jump scares. I'm pretty sure it does. Uh, It says all characters in the game are age 18 plus, it said. Oh, what's this? My cursor is moving downwards on its own. Is it because of controller? Oh, it's just a controller. Okay. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Have you played this before? Like the original one? I have played only the original, by the way. Just Monica, yes. If you have played this version, don't spoil. I know there is gonna be some different stuff, and I'm excited. I'll just post to everyone. Okay, let me post to other discords. Hold on. Oh, there's also one that I want to post it to. Oh, I don't think you can post it there. Oh, here it is. Olá, Thor. Tudo bem? Doki Doki Time. Você jogou esse daí? Esse daí é o Plus. Eu não joguei esse aí, não sei nada desse daí. Ok, vamos lá. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Would you like to review the detailed content warning, which contains spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the setting menu at any time. No. Okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree to have noted the game's age rating in your region and consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I don't know why they had to just put everything like this. It's just like trying to ruin that it's actually not a very cute game. This game is not suitable for children. Okay, again. Doki Doki. Hello again. Enable content warnings. No, let's keep it. Let's keep it off. Resync. Oh, I guess. Oh, there are languages. Oh, there's Portuguese. Oh my gosh. It's all full. Dialogue box size. They don't want to be responsible for anything, like, of course. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Olá, Labi, tudo bem? You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I'd get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel like better off running away. However, I just side and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Such a main character. Ha ha! I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rick. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think you're a couple or something. Is it just me, or does it look like more high res? I think it looks more high res. Another game fofinha. Já jogou esse jogo, Lab? The finger thing, yes. Fine, fine. Doesn't she look like kinda... her eyes look kinda separated? But you did wait for me after all. I guess I don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Oh. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Rick, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little bit too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Yeah, that's something that happens. Her happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, imagine just having a childhood friend. These houses look really pretty. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Why are they of age? Like at the beginning of the game it says they are of age, but it looks like they're on high school. Are they like repeating their years or something? You should have been named Chantu and make them do all the bad decisions. Have you played this before? I don't remember. Will you at least promise me you try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Never, not even the first one. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Now, have you watched playthroughs? I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Because he cares about her. He wants her to be happy, or maybe he's just giving in to her desires of him becoming a better person. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Just say it out loud. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Does she space out a lot? You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, no way. Well, then you could come to my club. Maybe I should have some voice acting people, actually invite some friends to voice act with me. No, I don't think I have any friends ready to do that. Because, what's her name? Alexia was doing that with the voice acting. She had some friends in a Discord call, and everyone was just together and voice acting. just like playing together, because there's no really like gameplay. Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Mini! You're the only person that says this, Mats. She's based off of you. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Look at her face. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. Of course she did. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, of course. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Girl 1, welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to cue the atmosphere. Ah, Rick, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Did she just blink or was it me? You know how she just looks straight at you, like she just keeps like straight looking at you, like to your face, and the other ones are like. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Rick. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we already talked, but we were in the same class this year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. Monika is perfect. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Aw, Monika is really cute, actually. Come sit down, Rick. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few decks arranged from a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whistles are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! Aw. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. She has fangs. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth filled and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh, she wants to know if you approve of cupcakes. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, Tommy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Hello, Platinum. How are you doing today? Playing something very different today. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? She's like the only one that likes reading, probably. I'm feeling real good right now. Oh, what happened? I guess. Not like he reads a lot. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. I need to do a more matter-of-fact voice for Monica. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know? I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I hit affiliate numbers during my stream tonight. Oh, nice! You got all the affiliate? You're gonna get, like, have you already set up the affiliate? That's really nice. Hope you get emotes soon. That took 3 tries. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they are all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh, I thought he was gonna say something else. So Rick, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, I gotta submit tomorrow since it checks once a day. Gotta talk to someone about emotes tomorrow. Oh, nice. Hope you find someone nice, Platinum. I found a really good artist after I got affiliate. She's really good. And she's going to draw more emotes for me, but she's kind of busy right now. Well, considering... Can you see my cursor? Oh, you can. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. I know Natsuki likes manga. Oh, there she is. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. When you look at it from, like, I was rewatching like the first Doki Doki some days ago, and it's so weird. Like, it seems like the main character is just someone trying to seduce a bunch of girls. I don't know, it's kind of weird. Maybe not. Because, like, I can change. It just seems kind of all the place. But at least it does recognize that in the game. I know a few artists, I just don't know what kind of emotes I want at the moment. I don't know. I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in older books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Foreshadowing. I read a horror book once. It desperately grasps something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of crap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud!" And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes are poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. I know if not cute. Natsuki reminds me of you a bit. Or is it Sayuri? I don't know. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them? Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set an example and have Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Freaking Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rick? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. Everyone, all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought Rick, you all I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I will be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks I guess. Okay everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks at me once more. Rick, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Rick, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Yeah, right. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Who do we pick today? Contamination. Who likes contamination? Who do we pick? I wonder. This time. I think maybe... I know Yuri, the first time I played it, I picked Sayori at the beginning. Electricity. Who likes electricity? Oh, probably Natsuki. Strawberry Bliss. I'm kind of curious, I just want to see who likes contamination. Yeah, Yuri, of course. I think I'll go with Yuri, maybe. Because since I picked Sayori the first time, so. Incapable, fear. Oh, fear? Sayori? That's surprising. Oh yeah, because she's very fearful. RB play sugar prayer aura happiness parfait. Prayer. No. Okay, this is not going the way I want. Anxiety, fantasy, hopeless, death. Vertigo. What's vertigo? Secretive. Let's go with secretive. Okay. Incongruent. Clouds dance climax. Despise. I guess she likes incongruent. Okay. That's a complicated word. She likes complicated words, right? Unrestrained. Fluffy universe. Philosophy, of course. Doki Doki Poetry Slam, I got an achievement. Captive. Of course. Intellectual. Doki Doki. I don't know. Desire. Yep. Massacre. Disaster, I guess. Wow, there are some creepy words. Disarray. Tragedy. Oh, Sayori likes strategy. Tragedy. Meager, infallible. Covet. Difficult word. Disoriented. Judgment. Cage. What a good poem. And fickle, of course. Oh, one more. Vivacious. Amazing. Maybe there's an achievement for getting all the words of one member. Hi again, Rick. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, huh? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I am back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Frank. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wow, Monika's a savage. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Rick always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Rick can be good friends too. Sayori? As usual, Sarah seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Oh, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sarah made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out the book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't use it to read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. The game is wholesome music. Yeah, the music's good. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. You can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Probably just reading a manga. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I will feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on her first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. This music gives me PTSD. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. Is this face new? I don't remember. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come I have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. What kind of game is this? Is it dating sim or something? It seems like, but I've never seen. This is like a dating sim at first, but it takes a very weird turn after the middle. It's like it's classified as a psychological horror. It's very interesting. If you haven't played this game, there's a free version of it that I really recommend. But I think this is a remake, so if you really want to play it, I really recommend it. Well, I know the turn everyone does, but I didn't know if it was a dating sim. So it's kind of a dating sim, but it's more like a visual. It's just a visual novel. It's a visual novel that's kind of weird. Like it's different from the usual, pretty much. So it's mostly just a visual novel. It's the genre. It's not like it's a story game. It's not necessarily a dating simulator. It's more like a story game. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Rick? No, it's not that. And I'm not a fan. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when they thought they related to the protagonist, they made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. That's interesting. I don't remember much of the dialogue of the game. I'm rambling again, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about your reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I'm not distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. What? Hold on. I see. Okay. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Hold on, let me read what she says. As long as it's not an RPG, you don't like RPGs? Why is every character just me in real life? Probably because of the way the author is, right? It's what the author thinks would seem like something cute or something relatable to most people, probably. So I don't know if the author is like very, like if he's a writer or something, or if he's not, or if this is like the first game they've made. I think it is. I mean, of course, outside of the first literature club. But sometimes it ends up being relatable to everyone. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, I think. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. and hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. I don't think Chanta's here. Chanta's probably busy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay, like, oh, we can see the thing. Cool. Oh, look. Ah. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the other side. So detailed. But in holding it like this, we huddle even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page? Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with him. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side, and she catches it under her own tongue. Oh, that's cute. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into her head or something. Not like I can see into her head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of her mannerisms. The music is a bit loud. Okay, let me turn it down a bit. Is it better now? I see. You remain silent for a moment. But Rick, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about the Sarah thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poem with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on the top of my tongue. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read it to you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is in a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Sorry, hiccups. On On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Ryuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I should Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi Rick. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Rick. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. Great job, Rick. I was going in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writings that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. Likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Simple and direct words, I see. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Thank you, Monica. He's just a nervous laughter. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. I think I'll take her advice. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See, direction, speckle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. A real blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. A retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the water side was looking in. I think this is the same, right? It's like a metaphor. This is like for us, the actual player. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, because she's inside the game, right? I don't remember if this is the same or not. Stretching forever into everything, a whole of infinite choices. Because infinite choices, like in real life. have been me. See the direction the speckle protrudes. Noisy boyfriend, neighbor, and angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. What does that mean? I don't know. Hold on, I forgot to open the game files. I know there are some fun things inside the game files sometimes. Maybe this one doesn't have that many. Or it doesn't really have anything. Maybe I just keep it open on my other monitor. Yeah, I guess I'll just leave it there. Just in case. Just in case. Just a little window. Okay. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. The epiphany? An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh. Who should I show my poem to next? I guess let's go Yuri then. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Huh? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more truly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on that. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, as they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can blame for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take a takes some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. I'm so glad you're finally playing this game. Oh, thank you, Chanta. The voice acting, I'm crying. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Oh no, Yuri's poems are complicated. Let me leave again. Are you actually gonna leave? I thought you wanted to... Oh, it's still loud? Really? Is it better now? I don't want it to be too loud. I thought, like, Mods told me to lower it a tiny bit, and then I did. I can't listen to her amazing voice acting like that. Well, speak a lot. Speak a lot. I'm speaking. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. Tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, believing in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. I think it's the same one. I don't know if I understand much of it. Poems are really too deep, it's really hard to understand. For me, it's a bit loud, but I think it's fine now for others, I see. Oh yeah, you also tell me to lower it a little bit too much, so I'll get it back up a tiny bit. Because every time I listen to your advice, my volume gets way too low, so I'll just increase it a bit more. Shut up, it's not way too loud. I can see the volume levels. Okay, come on, this has to be good, okay? It's actually overpowering your voice, you liar. I will... Hold on, I will check that. Okay, I will check that. I'll actually check that, since you're saying this. And I will never listen to you again if you're wrong, okay? I just watch my own VOD. I didn't come back for this. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. Okay. It's actually... Why is my microphone so low? I can't even hear it. Okay, so yeah, the music was too loud here. Let's go back. It's true, it was very loud. It was very loud here. Then I lowered it. I'm crying. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please. Okay, you're right. You're right. Okay, I'll lower it a bit. You were right. Hold on. Is it good now? It's good now, right? It has to be good now. You're not always right. You're right sometimes. This is good now, right? This is good now. It has to be good now. Could be your mic. It could. It could. Definitely. I feel like you sound different. Do I? What? Hello. I don't know if you changed anything, but I changed the setting on the OBS, but I think it's the same. Anyways. Okay, let me read this again. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Okay, so as I understand... Oh, what happened? Oh, hello, Zephyr. To Chan. Hello to Chan. Just to Chan. To Chan. I think maybe the music, like, it's a bit... Hold on. I need to lower it on mixer. Hold on. Okay, yeah, it does. It also lowers for the OBS. Okay, maybe it's better now because I couldn't hear the notification too much. Okay, maybe it's better now. No notification. It was too low there, but I guess it must be fine now. Is the music too low? Okay. This was your favorite? I don't know up to what point you played Chanto, but I think everything is the same so far. She's just a vintage girly. It's fine? Okay. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. You do. I'm really sorry, Yuri, but I hate cursive handwriting. It's your fault. I will not excuse you. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Rick, you are gonna hate Skos Doctor handwriting. Skos Doctor. I don't know what that is. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rick. Where did the main character get that from? Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose I did only glance over it after all. Oh no! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Rick is do. Skull's handwriting is shed. The way she's calling you dumb. Yes, she is. Hashtag girl boss. Shut up with that, Chanto. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more sullen putting it that way. I hadn't even thought that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Rick. Oh? Me too. Let's go to Netsky then. Huh? Rick, you're not going to take this clip seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Wow, she's so... Wait, are you giving them all different voices? Yes. I'm trying. Can I not? Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You get better anyway. I tell you, I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, wow, so deep. People can try. It's what they can do. It's their special ability. They can try. I won't linger in her poem. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Why? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. H. Hug from Rick. Okay, Zephyr. Since you haven't been here for the longest time, I'm just kidding. You always just come here just to host me when I'm playing different games. Not much for Celeste though. Whisper H, it's Skull's here. Also, you're not Zephyr anymore, you're Skull. Okay, Skull. Do you want me to call you Skull? It's Skull, right? Okay. Okay. That is... I'm going to get some dinner, Bessie. BRB. Okay, Genta. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? A writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I like this face. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is really proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I wonder who. This is a good poem, Rick. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. It's Suku, but to you it's silent. Suku and you is silent. Okay, I get it, but nice joke. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rick. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. What? The full picture of her motive? Oh yeah, because there are cute girls in the club. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all? Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. What? The ending is kind of weird. There's sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I guess this is like about hope. Like even though she is even though she wants things, like even though she's longing for many things, she's still very hopeful. And she still looks forward to things. Like even though everything might be bad, the days keep on going. Right? I think that's it. Is poetry, did you make it expect to make sense? It does make sense. I think poetry is really nice. I like it, but I'm just not really good at it. I'm not very good in interpreting texts. And I've read this before, but I don't remember much of it. I never tried to interpret it a lot. Did you make it expect to make sense? Did you make it expect to make sense? Okay. I think I read it wrong, right? Rick 2021. Did you expect it to make sense? Yeah, I read that wrong. I like this one. I think out of all of the others, this is probably the coolest one of this batch. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! It's just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last night. I made eggs and toast. Sayori is actually great. She's underrated. Sayori is actually underrated. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literary club after all. Skull wants to think of Yuri's poem saying PP. What? I don't get it, sorry. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrow furrowing in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Natsuki is like, what the fuck is she writing? And Yuri is just like, beginner. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice as well. It really didn't come out nice as well. At all. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at reading. English, please. Um, well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Rick did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions on my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Rick liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were investing in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? That's not what I. Uh, you're just. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rick appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Look at her angry eyebrows. Ugh. Uh, um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rick started showing up. Oh my god, that's a jab. Natsuki? Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned toward me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Rick? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Rick. Oh wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning behind them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rick? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course there's going to be... Help me, Sayori. Natsuki. Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Oh! Okay, I put that in, I don't know why I put that in. Hold on. Why did I put that in? Actually, now I'm embarrassed of doing it. Now I'm embarrassed of doing it. I'm going to remove that. I'm too embarrassed of doing it now. Why did I put that in? I was there. Okay, it was there. Someone made me do it. It's because I really like the song. When the light is running, when the light is running low, and the shadows start to grow, and the places that you know seem like fantasy. There's a light inside your soul that's still shining in the cold with the truth, but promise in our hearts. Don't forget, I'm with you in the dark. I'm never doing that again. Hold on, why did I put that in? I was too sleepy. I was thinking like, oh, maybe I should put like uh s- a song that I like and just have it be there. Okay, it's disabled now. It's good. It's good. It's a good song. I love it as well. Oh, I could have just muted the thing. Okay. But Yuri's expression so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sorry. Sayori! Eh? Yeah, everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Rick. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's her immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. What? Hold on. Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh yeah, she's talking about Yuri, okay. Rick, that's hot. Sayori. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. Oh, this music's different. This one's different. Oh, that's a really cool song. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there is nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with bewildered expression. Bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I can't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's really suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I agree. Sayori is underrated. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Oh, would you now? That makes two of us. You can count on me. I have a feeling that nothing bad is gonna happen to Sayori. Monica smiles slightly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. I'm pretty sure this part is different. If only I could get her the chance to talk to her a little bit more. Skull has a Steam CD key for Cyberhook. How do you, how do you want it? Do you want it? Wait, a CD key? What's a CD key? Steam CD key? What's that? I said, how do you want it? Do you want it? Okay. A code key for a game. How did you get it? You got a you got a key for the game? How did you get it? That's interesting. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Rick, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. Hmm. I think to myself, did I learn a little bit more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? I did learn. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Really? I nod to myself with newfound determination. Rick, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? You know, between Riri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Uh, you enter the code and you get the game for free. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know what that is, but I've never seen it said like a CD key. Also, there's this cryptocurrency mining thing that Skull got the CD key from. What? Really? Okay then. I promise they're both wonderful people. But I have the game already, Skull. I played it already. You can give it to one of your friends. If you really want to give it to someone, well, see if anyone likes like platformer games. It's a 3D platformer, right? You don't hate them, do you? Wait, did I miss something? Okay. Promise they're both wonderful people. Okay. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Yeah. You know, Rick, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, he's so greedy. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulders. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to see Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, you know what? I'm going to save right here. I think what Monica said was kind of interesting. It saved on Monica last time, interesting. Auto save, huh? Oh. Okay, I think I'll take like Monica's advice. And instead of trying to appease to a girl this time, I have a feeling it's gonna be better if I just do like my own thing. I just go with the words that appeal to me the most. Feather and strawberry. And anxiety. This is this Celeste? Can I like tie between some people? I kind of want to know what kind of poem this is. I kind of want to know what happens like if you tie between like exactly between a 10 with one and 10 with the other. Like what happens? That could be interesting. I like Fluffy. Papa. There's some interesting words here. Headphones. Because why not? I did a pretty good mix, I guess. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a lot more comfortable here over the past couple days. Well, I guess I'll leave here for today. Um, oh, it goes to history. Oh, I guess it's like all the interesting. Okay. I guess I'll leave here for today and I'll maybe play some Overwatch. But I'm also take a break out, see if there's anything to eat. And I'll probably play some Overwatch. Huh? What is this? This is not. Is this part of the game? Quit the DLC. What? Oh. This is. I thought it was going to return to the desktop. Oh, cool. So there's like a lot of unlockable things, huh? So this is like a whole thing. Interesting. Files. Characters. Hmm. What? Oh. Yuri's words, Natsuki's words. Sayuri's winning words. From a word. S point and what? This is interesting. There's my saves here. Reset.sh. Attributions.txt. Okay. Is there anything? Note, insecure directory. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need to access the files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail server so we can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. What is this? Is there anything? I don't know if there's gonna be anything here. Huh. Backup. Test. File copy test from disposable drive to thin client. This is really different. Meeting notes. Updated development timeline. New tasks. Test case for a new genetic model. Server time optimization idea. Automatic data collection? Question mark. Data migration to encrypted file share Monday. Virtual Machine 2 roadblocks. Roll on Virtual Machine 2. Everyone wants a VM1 for data collection. I believe it's Virtual Machine, right? VM. Ideas for data research types. Visual renders, audio data, VM environment changes. Persistent variable tempering, timestamps. Parsing thought patterns. No. Excessive server time needed. Meeting over time. You know who went on too many tangents again. I need to be more assertive about staying focused. You know who. Voldemort? What's this test? Okay. System. Oh. Interesting. Mail. No new mail. Dang it. Side stories. Crust. The side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Begin side story. Trust Part 1. This is weird. Pictures. Set wallpaper. Set wallpaper. Oh. Oh yeah, there are descriptions. I wasn't seeing this. Okay, so I guess this is the wallpaper of this computer or virtual machine. Interesting. Sayori's first poem. Okay, Monika's first poem. Acquisition procedure. Write a poem for Yuri. Cool. The residential area around the protagonist and Sayori's house. A corridor of the school. Random classroom. The classroom used for literature club meetings. The background used for the poem minigame. A sketch of Sayori's initial character design, drawn by David Evelyn. Acquisition procedure. Act 1 calls Sayori for help doing Netsuki Yuri's argument. First concept sketch of the complete cast, drawn by David Evelyn. Ah, this is cool. Error. Achievement unlocked error. Promo. Okay, this is very different. Music. Okay. Ohio Sayori. Playlist? You can have a playlist? No way. Oh. This is... okay. Dreams of Love and Literature. This is Yuri's song, and this I think this is Monika's song. So this must be Natsuki's song, right? Paul and Panicky. This is when they're fighting. This is Sayori's song, Daijobu. This is this is the new song when I said everything was fine. No, no, when I said no when sorry when Sayori intervened. Candy Hearts featuring Jason Hayes. Okay, this is new as well. Oh, this is a very cute portrait. I like this. Natsuki also looks much older in this version. She used to look like a little kid. I really like Sayori and Monika here. What a nice song. I was about to leave, but this is interesting. Oh my god, why did I think it was called Candy Star? Have you heard Candy Star? That song is so good. I don't know if I have. From the Heathers musical? Probably no. Probably not. Heathers or Heathers. What a nice song. Dear Sunshine. I like that my current time appears here as well. This is like a little operational system. I'm guessing a lot of cool stuff can be done here since this is like the little virtual machine or operational system for Doki Doki. Yeah, this is all new. This is all new. Yeah. This was never in the original game. So this is like a little operational system, and these three musics are new. Oh, you can keep listening to it. Okay. You cannot skip ahead though. Okay, what else? No mail already. Okay, settings. Data collected. Data collected. Uh, what an interesting way to put completion. And you can go back to the game here. Serenity Forge. Cool desktop. And about these side stories, now I kind of want to see them. Begin the side story? Yes. What is this? New music. Is this something from Sayori? New scenario. Okay, so this is the rest of the school, I guess. Okay, at night. I hope there are no jump scares. Oh, hello, Monica. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? I missed the debate club. Who knew it'd be so difficult to start a new club? Okay, so this is when Monica was starting the club, I hope. I hope there are, shut up. I feel worse at every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I'm really curious about the disturbing part of this game. Oh, you see. I don't know if it's the same in the Literature Club Plus. Maybe it's not the same. But we'll see. We will see, because I have a feeling this is going to be completely different from the first one. I just have a feeling. I haven't seen anything about this one. So this is completely new. This part, this is not in the game. This is not in the first game at all. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on the desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise over the air conditioner is soothing. Oh, is she gonna fall asleep? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Hello? This is probably Sayori. Oh, what was the flash? Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses. New music, by the way. Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. So, who is this narrator? Usually the narrator is the player. Main character. The way that actually sounds like something I would join. I will be very bad at it. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a second. I'm super sorry. It was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize. I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that. This is everybody. Really? Just you? But we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a second. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Okay. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, poor Monica. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know it caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? Aw. I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something about her reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, oh, this part is the music is similar. Maybe this is like a recomposition or something. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so... Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica. That's such a cool name. It is. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. Did you know there's like a little kids comic called Monica's Gang in Brazil? It's a. I used to really like it. I think all the kids like it. There's really nothing wrong about it. Yeah, it's the Monica's Gang, a Turma da Monica. It's very popular. Did I? Maybe I did. I think it was probably talking about the DLC. But you're smiling. Wait, what did he say? Oops. That's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Aw. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Cyrus suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug, then lets go. Aww. Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sawyer whispers loudly. Hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Aww. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayuri is very different from her, Monica feels her spirit lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But the narrator has kind of like a thought to it. Like it's like he has a character. Well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. That's nice. That's really nice. A day passes and the day comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to reconvene. As president, Monica ensures that she is the first to arrive to the club room, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kinda worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And... Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me. Hold on. Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stair ahead of me while I look up to you. I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. That's a really beautiful poem. This is one of my favorites so far. Sayori actually does the best ones. It's like This is so apparently Sayuri came back with a poem. I just read it. I can read it again, don't worry. Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dreamland. This is really beautiful. It's like how you're beginning, like it's the beginning of trusting someone, the beginning of loving someone, not only trusting, but like someone that's in doubt of whether to trust someone or not. I'd say this is my interpretation. Like someone that is usually not very trusting. It's really beautiful, really relatable. I think it kind of sounds like a song. I mean, poems kind of sound like a song, right? It's like it's really about trust. It's really about knowing how. Yeah, not always, and it doesn't even rhyme, right? It's really about the deeper meaning of trust. How deeply you can trust someone. It's not like just knowing that someone will be there for you, but knowing that someone wants the best for you and wants to and will strive hard to do that for you, and how this feels in the writer. I'm not very good at analysis. I'm not a very good reader or writer. Like I'm not at all a writer, but this is my thoughts, and since I'll like record the VOD, I just wanted to voice it out loud. It's really good. I really like this one. I think Sayuri has the best ones. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayuri? Of course. Wait, no, that's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new club members. Oh, frick. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now, do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it, and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. So far, my favorite one has been Yuri's from what I have played. How many days have passed? Like, how many poems from each person have you seen? Because they share poems like a few times. Like at least 3 times. True? Okay. Oh, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literary club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to like set a good example or whatever. I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? Like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people. It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah. I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me, well, even though it was by accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh jeez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. Her face. My brain is a natural disaster. The way her expression changed was funny. Sorry, that's terrible. That was really funny. Anyway, let's look at the list. Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we have free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kinda worried that we bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave. Aw, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch, and we tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot of things that I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. You've done that? What? Sorry, I forgot what it was. I never said you weren't. I just need to think, what would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to be just like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? Her word face, huh? I've been to a club open house to get free pizza. Oh, what an asshole. A vision for the club. Okay, Sayuri, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. That was so... How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like... Literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. Fuck. What the heck? Jabs at the main character. I'm sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we like do group reading and discuss it together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't sound really fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh, this sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. It kind of gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in the ways that you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like, intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? You could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Be intimate with us. Oh my gosh! What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here, silly me. Rushed? But you weren't... Ah, never mind. She wasn't even on time. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't know now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sorry, dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. right into your heart. Right away into your heart. Join the literature club, right away into your heart. Oh, wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah, you startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book! Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Um, well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. They chew apart the classroom with Sawyer leading the way. This way! Oh, I can't save in the side stories. You don't have to run. Sawyer leads Monica to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See, in here! Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently staring at a book, reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I will probably scare her away. Okay, fine, I'll do it. What's that about, Skull? Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kinda just left the flyer on her desk and then walked off. Fuck. That's kinda cute. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sarai feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sarai resumed their strategy meeting. They discussed various kinds of recruitment tactics and professional to silly. From professional to silly. Shanto is short. I am not sure about that. I don't remember, but I think Shanto is actually kinda tall, right? After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the trio ended up in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we're starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sorry. Sayori appears at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club right away into your heart? That's so cute! I thought it was a little overdramatic. But Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know, I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like, I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So, I'm just really afraid of deviating from that, the vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I think my voice is running out. I'm getting kinda, how do you say that? Like my voice is starting to fail a bit. Like it's straining a bit. But I'm sure this is almost over, right? Yeah, I've been talking a lot. Hydrate, okay, I need to go get some water then. 2 hydrates. Wow, that's a lot. That's more hydrates than I've had in a while. I'll go get some water, hold on. Hello. Yes, Cole. Really, I don't really like saying that. Holy shit, that's a lot of hydrates. I thought I put a limit into that. That's true. It really makes us a bit uncomfortable. Like, there are some things that I really don't enjoy a lot. Like, if you see that I'm just ignoring you and not reading something, it's probably because I really don't care about what you're saying, or it makes me uncomfortable. Because I don't usually voice when something is making me uncomfortable, but it does, and I know a lot of people are like that. But like, I won't like time you out for doing that. But just to let you know, it's kind of, I don't know, we don't like it too much. Let me drink water. Oh my gosh, that's how many hydrates. I usually drink more than 3 sips of water. Let's see, one, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, do I have limits for that? I thought I put cooldowns on that. Hold on. Let me just let me just put some limits to that. I really thought I put cooldowns on that. Okay, per user, per stream. Used up all of them. I think I'll put three. 5 in a row is too much. I didn't want to put cooldowns, but like 3 per user. I think that's fine. Okay, but since you redeemed like 5, I guess I have to comply. Pressure check, okay. Ten. No, not all the water. This bottle is very big. Okay, 15 sips. Anyways, let's keep going. Let me remember what was going on. Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. Oh, you're a demon. What? H? Does it remind of H? The. Okay. I don't know. I just want everyone to. Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayuri taps her finger against a sheet of paper. Right away into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Right away into your heart. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayuri's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayuri nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sunlight, trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayuri breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayuri beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead, I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright, I just want some alone time. In that case. Sayuri aims enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayuri spins her way out of the club room. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayuri, but she decides it wasn't something she probably needed right about now. The silent whisper. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Huh? Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayuri leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, 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 every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moments between my fingers. But what ends? What ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, it's a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that's why I've decided I must become the flower. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I pluck some flowers, as though they grew just for me. Lifetime of peace and nourishment, yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. This is about capitalism. Okay, so I guess this is about how people live their lives, abusing the others and everything that is like given to them, like everything that we get from society and we get from everything, and without considering what we're doing. And by becoming the flower, like the person has an epiphany, seeing that what they've done is bad. The carnage of my joy. Really, really interesting phrase. And how they, and after this, it was kind of sudden, but I think they decide to kind of sacrifice themselves to become the joy of others, or maybe to replenish some of what they've done. I believe this is the meaning. I might be wrong. Let me just eat a cookie. It's a white chocolate cookie. I've never eaten this one before. It's a Nestle Galak cookie. And capitalism. We are killing the white chocolate plants by eating it. I'm just kidding. Exactly, a Galak cookie. You hate Galak? It's not that good. This is a good cookie though. Would be good with milk or coffee. Anyways, good poem. What the? Wait, Sayuri? Oh, Sayuri dropped the poem. Interesting. Oh, it's over? Was this Trust Part 2? I'm not sure. Let me just see if it's the same. Okay. So this is Part 2. I don't want to read it now. New pictures. Please site source trust one. Cool. Set this as wallpaper. This is new. I like it. The poem. So this is like a little virtual machine, Chanto. There are some things here. There are some files. Can you delete things? What if you press delete? Does something happen? Right click? No, nothing happens. Can you delete? No, you can't. Oh wait, there's a button to delete here. Or a button to open. So you can delete files if you want to. Interesting. Can you restore the files if you do that? I wanna see if there's like a useless file. Insecure directory. Look at this. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive or permanent things. If you need access to the files from the encrypted file share, copy them to your disposable drive and plug it directly into the thin client. Do not copy them here. Rhea is working on setting up a proxy mail server so you can have proper remote communication without having to worry about the higher ups. Keep everything offline until then. Paula. So who are these people? So what this seems is like, this is like a system, canonically like a system made to run the game. And it's not like, it's really not a game. It's more like a simulation than a game. And also to, like, you can mess with this. I'm pretty sure something really messed up is going to happen if I delete one of these. If I know the game well enough, something really messed up is gonna happen if I delete it. And like something like this is part of the game, so like it's expected that you mess with some of this. And there's a reset.sh. What happens if I open? Nothing happened. Or did I lose my saves? I hope I didn't lose my saves. Okay, I didn't lose my saves. New music is here. There's like a little gallery. Cool music. You can't skip through the song though. You can set it to loop though. So the first game was already complex enough and it was free. I'm guessing this one must be very complex and must have like a lot of things you can actually do. Oh, you can also do this. Interesting. Look at this concept art. Monica has a tail. She doesn't. Don't drag her fantasies into this. No new mail though. I love how it says data collected. 20% already. That's a lot. Oh, cool song. I'm back. Dog Monica. Very good, very good. Okay, so we have a different side story. Hi, Beck. I like this song. It reminds me of Nier Automata. Test cases for new genetic model. New task. Server time optimization idea. Automatic data collection question mark. Data migration to encrypted file share Monday. Oh, Chant, you're gonna find out. Try doing it in your game if you wanna find out. It already works in your game, but like the files are like in your actual folder. There isn't like an OS. If you wanna find out, just do it. Actually, never mind. No, don't watch a video. If you wanna find out, you have to do it. Maybe create a save file or something. Or maybe just play the game. So like, this folder is different. Let me show you the actual game folder. The actual game folder. This is the actual game folder in my computer. This is not the same as in the other game. The other game, mono bleeding edge, what's this, etc. This is different from the actual game folder on the previous game. The previous game had like some weird files set up that you could like interact with them sometimes. You don't know how to get game folders on that? It's simple. Go to the Steam, right click, properties, local files, and then browse. Or this is all you have to do. Go to your Steam, right click, properties, or like manage, browse local files also work. Make is different? Huh. So this is interesting. Meeting overtime, you know who went on too many tangents again. Oh, you know who? Who is this you know who? I would guess it's like, of course, I would say it's Monica, but it's a bit different this time around. You know who just reminds me of Voldemort. Ideas for data search types, visual renders, audio data, VM environment. Is this the VM environment, I guess? Because this is a VM. This is a virtual machine, right? You broke it. VM2 roadblocks. RO on VM2. Everyone else on VM1 for data collection. Row on VM2. One person, and there's like a team. There's like a team of developers building something. It can be a game, or it can be test case for new genetic model. Something like this. I did like a virtual system. Oh, what's this? This copy? Fast mem first. Init printer merge mem, no fast mem set map. Like, these are not actual game files, these are things you can actually mess with. They're like folders with numbers. I'm pretty sure one of them is gonna have something inside. Because otherwise, why would this be here? Would this work like as a passcode or something? Oh, text document 14. Unable to open 14. A no error, please try again. Okay, so there are some stuff hidden here. Huh. What's the first one then? 0, 0, 0, no. 1, 0, 0, 2, 0, 0, 3, 0, 0, 4. Can you use keyboard? You can, okay. 5, okay. 1, 0, 0, okay. I know I will be able to find something here. I'm just hacking my way through it. There has to be something. That was a text file. It has to be something readable. Meeting notes tree. Unable to open. Okay. There has to be something that you can open. You broke it. Maybe I have to play more through the game first. Oh, I was on the 5. Okay, let's go to 0 first. Now I'm actually on 0, okay. Turn on. I know I'm gonna find something. Maybe you have to do it in specific order. Oh no, this is the same. Meeting order 3. I'm actually just going through the same. The fact that this is part of the game is very unsettling. It is part of the game. And like, you can do whatever you want with it. You can sequence break, you can, if you want, you can try and delete files and see what happens, I'm pretty sure. What if I try to delete the folder? Oh, you can't actually delete the folder itself. You need to select a file. Was I on 1 already? I don't know. There was nothing on 0, right? I think I looked through everything. I just want to see if I find something different. There has to be something. Track 6 name ideas. Track 6. It's about the music. Okay, I give up for now. Game. Saves. Images. Poem words. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. File format. Word S point, N point, Y point. So these are the words that every character likes. And there is no Monica. Penelope Garcia. And there's like 321, 321, 321. Why is always 321? 231, 231, 132, 231, 231, 231. And here says Sayori's winning words. And here is just Natsuki's words. And Yuri's words. But there are no Monica words. 231, 231, and here is 113, 213. Okay, it's always with 13. Interesting. Three, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. What if you go like this? Okay, nothing here. Well, it's not a password. This is like actual game files are like this, but I don't know why they are like this. And there's something stored here. It's probably made confusing on purpose. To be more assertive about staying focused. Who is you know who? Attributions. Elevated access permissions are required to open this action. What if you press delete? Unable to delete. You need more access. What if I try to delete this? Okay. I don't want to try risking deleting the characters because I feel like I can mess up. Didn't you find meeting node number 6? Maybe you need to open them in the right order. Yeah, this is what I was thinking, but also it can be that you need to progress to the story of the game. So maybe get that. Because maybe we're not supposed to like look too much into this for now. And there's also a mail. I wonder what I'm gonna get here. This is getting very interesting all of a sudden. Ever since I tried quitting the game, it got more interesting. And it's done. Okay. Yeah, I also like this. don't you wanna buy the game yourself as well, Gentle, so you can play first? And I really like the new opening screen, like the screen here, cover screen, the logo. It's really cute. Error: our desktop wallpaper cannot be changed due to an administrative policy restriction on this computer. It's an achievement. For more information, contact your S. I don't want to get spoiled. There are hidden achievements. Okay, so I believe this was a hidden achievement. For information, contact your system administrator. But I was able to change the logo. You can also start a new game, huh? Perfect Sayori. Or a perfect poem for Sayori. Ah. Write a perfect poem for Monica? How? Friendship and literature. Finish all the side stories. Breakthrough. Achieve 100% data collection. Interesting. This is very interesting. What does this one mean again? Skull, you're being too much over the top. Okay. Well, I guess I'll pause for now and I'll play some Overwatch later. I'll go have dinner that is ready now at 2 a.m. But but I'll play a bit more later. So I'll stay here. We love dinner at 2 a.m. I'll be right back, guys. Thank you for coming, Chanto. Really. And you too, Skull. I'll be right back.